Water resources. It is one of the important topic from chapter 2 NCERT book class 8 geography book. Water resources. Why we are studying water resources in class 8? What is its importance? Many questions will arise in mind related to water resources. Resources, anything which satisfy the needs of human being is called as the resources. So water is also a important resource. It is a vital resource, and beside vital, it is a renewable natural resource. Water which is available on the earth's surface is 3/4. It is therefore called as the water planet. It was in the primitive ocean that life began almost billions years back. The ocean covers 2/3 of the earth's surface and support a rich variety of plant and animal life. The ocean water is saline, and because of salinity, water is not fit for human use or for human consumption. When we talk about the fresh water, so fresh water is only 2.7% which is available on the earth's surface, and they are in the form of ice sheets and glaciers in Antarctica, Greenland and mountainous region. All these regions are inaccessible. Then what we will do? Only 1% of fresh water is available, and it is fit for human consumption and use. It is found as groundwater. Here groundwater, surface water in the rivers, lakes, and water vapor in the atmosphere. In the atmosphere, water is available on the surface and in the ground. Fresh water is the most precious substance on the earth. This water is neither be added nor subtracted from the earth. The total volume remains constant. Its abundance only seems to be vary because it is in constant motion. Water is in constant motion. Just now we have studied that water is available in ground, on the surface of the earth, in rivers, lakes, ocean, sea, glaciers. So these are the different places where water is available, and these waters are moving due to heat from the sun. Water from the rivers, lakes, ocean, they are evaporated and they form clouds due to condensation. After forming clouds, then these clouds rain comes on the surface again in the form of precipitation. Water is again collected in the rivers. So like this, one cycle is going on. Evaporation, condensation and precipitation is going on, and this cycle is called as water cycle. They are moving in cyclic order. Water is in motion, and because of this motion, water is called as the renewable resource. Now, problems of water availability. All over the world, people are facing a scarcity of water. Some places are acute shortage of water. People are suffering. Most of Africa, this is Africa continent, people from these countries, Africa continents, different countries are there, they are suffering from the acute shortage of water. Means due to scarcity of water, people are suffering. West Asia, this is western side of Asia. This region, again there is a scarcity of water. South Asia, this region, parts of western USA, this is USA, United States of America, western side. Northwest Mexico, just below Mexico country is here. Northwestern side, this side is a scarcity of water. Parts of South America, this is South America continent, again this country is also having acute shortage of water in South America continent, and entire Australia are facing shortage of fresh water supply. Now, problems of water availability. Countries located in climatic zones most susceptible to droughts face great problems of water scarcity. Different climatic zones are there on globe: tropical zone, subtropical zone, temperate zone, frigid zone. All these zones are having acute shortages of water, especially the western sides. And because of no water, people used to face this disaster, that is drought, due to water scarcity. Now, water shortage may be a consequence of variation in seasonal or annual precipitation. The scarcity is caused by over exploitation and contamination of water sources. They all are the major reasons. Variation in seasonal or annual precipitation. In some year we used to get heavy rain, and in different interval of time period, in different seasons, in different year, there is shortage of rainwater. So variation in seasonal or annual precipitation, annual means yearly precipitation, yearly rainfall. Scarcity caused by over exploitation. When over exploitation will be done, again there will be scarcity of water, and if water is contaminated, then again there is shortage of problems. Access to clean and adequate water sources is major problem facing the world today. Whole world is facing this problem related to clean and adequate water sources. So steps will be taken. Steps should be taken to conserve this dwindling resources. Even though water is a renewable resource, its overuse and pollution make it unfit for use. Because of overuse and pollution, they are also the major problem. Water is available, but if it is polluted, then again it is unfit for use. Now, conservation of water resources. Discharge of untreated or partially treated sewage, agricultural chemicals and industrial effluents. Industrial effluents matlab waste material which used to come from the industries is directly dumped in water bodies and are the major contaminants. They pollute water with nitrates, metals and pesticides. These nitrates, metals and pesticides comes from the agriculture, by doing agriculture, from the industries, by the sewage, untreated sewage. Most of these chemicals are non-biodegradable. This is the problem, non-biodegradable, and reach human bodies through water. When people will drink this water, then it will go inside a human body. Then water pollution can be controlled by treating these effluents waste materials should be suitably before releasing them in water bodies. Water pollution can be controlled by treating these effluents suitably before releasing them in water bodies. Before discharging the waste material into the river, it should be properly treated. If it will be properly treated, then water will be not polluted and it will not harm the water bodies, and if it will not harm the water bodies, then water will be used by the human being. Forest and other vegetation cover slow the surface runoff and replenish underground water. Underground water recharges because of the surface runoff and vegetation cover. Water harvesting is another method to save surface runoff. Because of water harvesting, many waters can be saved and it will be used further. It also recharges the underground water, and underground water again it is taken out for another use. So rainwater can be alternative methods for conserving water resources. Canals used for irrigating fields. It should be properly lined, and if it will be properly lined, then it will minimize the losses by water seepage. Water seepage will be very less if it will be properly lined. Next method can be use of sprinklers. Sprinklers used for irrigating field. So sprinklers effectively irrigate the areas by checking water losses through seepage and evaporation. So it is very helpful for irrigating as well as saving the water. This is the another method to conserve the water. We are talking about the dry regions. In dry regions, availability of water is very less. Temperature is very high. Then the rate of evaporation will be very high. So if this method will be used, then water will be saved. So drip and trickle irrigation is the another method to conserve water resources. Here plastic pipes are used, PVC pipes are used, and they are lying in the just parallel to the plants, and the water is going directly to the roots. It is very clearly seen with this figure. The valuable water resources can be conserved by adopting these means of irrigation. If this method will be used, then water will be conserved. So this was all about the water resources. Thank you.